This awkward occurrence or awkward entertainment. So searches for summer whales continued today in the Tennessee area. I'm going to play a few videos from the news and I will commentate throughout.
Dozens of members of enforcement are back to the grounds of Hawkins County this afternoon in hopes of finding missing 5-year-old Summer Wells. Thanks for joining us here on News Channel 11 at noon. I'm Sydney Kessler. Now, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation says while there aren't any new developments in the case, crews are taking advantage of the winter weather to search areas that were too difficult to access earlier this year because of high grass and heavy foliage. Now, family members say Summer was last seen June 15th at their home in the Beech Creek community, and as of right now, the TBI's statewide Amber Alert remains active. Bianca Murray joins us live from Beech Creek area now. Bianca, how many people are back out there again today?
Well, Sydney, personally, it feels to me like there are a few more officials here today searching than there were yesterday. However, we haven't gotten an exact head count just yet, but I spotted crews from as far away as Jefferson and Granger counties accompanying THP, the TBI, Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, as well as rescue squad.
So far in 2 days, they have searched 350 acres along Beech Creek Road or the Beech Creek area road.
But they think the air might be a little bit easier this time around since the thick summer vegetation has died down with the frost and cold weather. Now, the TBI told me yesterday that they had received roughly 1,500 tips in this case, and that they ask anyone living in the Beech Creek community to continue to check their properties.
Personally, I don't believe they're going to find anything out there. I just don't. They're not going to find a body. People suspect they're looking for a dead body out there. I don't think so.
Tips to TBI at tn.gov. Remember, this morning, so many are hoping for good news, but it's unclear this morning what, if anything, crews found during a renewed search effort for Summer Wells. News Channel 5's Barris is in the 5 Alert Center, and Nick followed this story so closely. And authorities have been really tight-lipped about what happening yesterday.
They have, of course, taking this very seriously, working very hard at it, but no word this morning on whether or not anything of substance was found during yesterday's search effort. But what we do know is that search will continue, but getting underway right now over there in East Tennessee this morning. We're out yesterday, first time in months, searching the heavily wooded area around Summer's home in the Beech Creek area. Now, you'll remember, initially, police considered the possibility Summer had just wandered away from her home this past June, and perhaps something had happened to her in the woods since then again.
So they considered the possibility, because there's no sign of abduction or foul play, they considered, well, maybe she left the house, she walked down the road. Okay, well, she left the house, she walked down the road, she got lost. Did she get drugged off by an animal? Did an animal catch her, eat her? Like, are they looking for pieces of her body? And this is going to be considered an animal attack. You know, so all that speculation about the church, Robin Lane, and their parents is all for nothing. It was all an accident. Wildlife got a hold of Summer Wells, and they're going to find a body pretty soon with bite marks or half a body.
They've considered the possibility that she was abducted as well, or met with foul play. But dozens of officers on foot do plan to be back out there today to continue with what is essentially a grid search, hoping to find any trace of the child. But again, Amy, at this point, no indication from authorities whether or not anything was found.
But what sparked crews to start searching again? Did they get some new information?
No, the way we understand it, there were no new leads, but you'll have to recall that when she did disappear this past summer, that was the search effort in June and July when there was some heavy overgrowth in the wooded area where the home is. But now, with the change of season, it's all died died down. The landscape...
Some heavy overgrowth that police could have brought in machinery and knocked down that overgrowth. They could have figured out a way to still search that area back in June and July. But now they're searching it after the parents do a Dr. Phil interview. Now they're searching it after Robin Lane videos have been taken down from her church YouTube page. Let's continue. Summer Wells' billboard is down. Her reward fund is up to a little over $70,000. Let's continue.
Terrain more clear, visible. They're going back in there to see if anything was missed or if anything maybe now is revealed as much of that vegetation has gone away. Keep in mind, authorities continue to take tips. You can call the TBI, 1-800-TBI. Find the reward in the case for information leaving Summer Wells now is nearly $60,000. We'll have updates on more.
Well, it's over 70,000. And let's get into the second video. Now, this is a very short, probably 30-second video of crews searching a pond. This was today, December 1st. They could have searched this pond back in June, July. Maybe they did. But the narrative is there was so much tall grass and foliage. They had no machinery. They had no way of getting into the tall grass or foliage to look for Summer Wells. But nothing came of this search in the pond. Nothing at all. All right. So, recap. Nothing so far in the 2-day search of Summer Wells. 350 acres in a pond search. Nothing to show for it as of yet. No, as if she was abducted, if she did walk away from the house, someone abducted her, maybe they killed her. What the theory is but the abductor dumped her body along that road or something, I guess. Or the theory is wildlife got a hold of her and they're going to find bones out there. They're going to find bones, half-eaten skeleton, whatsoever. All right, let's get into this next part of the video. So Hunter is a friend of the family. He hangs out with Candus Bly a lot. They are drinking partners. They admitted that on video. Hunter admitted that on video. So Hunter did an interview. During his interview, he mentioned a character named Billy Bob. I may have that name wrong. But this Billy Bob, first Hunter said Billy Bob would be on a property trying to touch the kids. So that's what he said. Then his mom, Allie, had to correct him. She corrected him by saying Billy Bob had the hots for the grandmother, Candus Wells. He also mentioned something about Billy Bob messing around in a shed. Now, this is the shed Donald Wells took video of with his drone about a month ago. You can find a video on the Donald Wells official family YouTube page. He takes a drone, goes around the property. He goes to this shed. This is the only shed on the property or close to the property. Now, I don't know why Donald Wells took video of this shed. I don't know why Hunter mentioned the shed and why he mentioned Billy Bob. He made the mistake of mentioning where I thought Billy Bob was up there touching kids. Then they had to correct the script. Well, no, Billy Bob is someone who likes Grandma Candus. This is the video, well, a picture, a still photo of Summer Wells in the back of the truck when they left the swimming hole, and she is sleeping. Now, she's not hurt. By the testimony of Hunter, Summer Wells wasn't hurt at the swimming hole. You know, she was well. She was well, no damage. Now, the reason I bring this up is because Donald Wells took video of the shed Hunter made a mistake of saying this Billy Bob character would try to mess with the kids. The parents maintain their innocence, saying they aren't involved in their daughter's disappearance. Dr. Phil believes the parents aren't involved, but they may know who is involved. A statement that Dr. Phil made to Candus Bly on the show was, "You may not think of the person who took Summer now, but you may wake up one day and it will come to you." So the only other character that has been to that property is Billy Bob, by the statements of Hunter. That's the only other character. Then you have Donald Wells showing the shed. Was Billy Bob wandering around that property the day Summer Wells went missing? Does Billy Bob own a red truck? All right. Anything else? Anything else? Because I really don't believe Miss Robin Lane and the church are involved in Summer Wells' disappearance. That cockamamie theory that the church and Robin Lane are involved with Summer Wells' disappearance. Okay, so let me recap. We have Hunter. We have his mom, Allie. We have Summer Wells. We have the swimming hole. We have Billy Bob. We have Grandma Candace not speaking. We have David Dotson, who wasn't a church member but a few months. Then David Dotson moved away. The claims are David Dotson never been to that house but once. And that's when Summer went missing. He was at that house. So if he only went there once, he went there twice. The second time was when he took the boys golfing. People think Dotson is suspicious because Robin Lane wanted Summer to wave at him. Cockamamie theories. Again, this is going to come out to be someone besides the church and Robin Lane and David Dotson involved. That's what it looks like it's pointing to. Then people are going to have to apologize to the church for calling them a cult and for pointing fingers at Robin Lane. Then we're going to get all that news. We're going to get all these news headlines about how social media is pointing fingers at innocent people and causing grief and causing these cases to, what's the word I'm looking for? Causing these cases to, whenever you look at the news, they talk about social media hampering. Social media is hampering investigations because we speculate. Social media is pointing fingers at innocent people. Like in the Heidi Klum, I don't know how they not Heidi Klum. Like in the Heidi Bazaar case. Everyone thought it was the husband. Turns out to be the best friend. That type of distraught. Oh, social media is causing distraught in these cases. It's causing distraught in people's lives. Right, okay. Anything else about Hunter? Anything else? Not really. Besides the fact some people think he was lying during the interview. There's a theory going around. They never went swimming that day. Candus Wells was using an old video. She gave a fake story. There may have been some type of accident and Candus is covering up. Hunter is covering up. Hunter's mom is covering up. Right. I believe if it was an accident, Candus Wells would have called the police and said it was an accident. No need to cover an accident up. No need. All right. Anything else? Check out the Cash App Raven, RAYVEN 313. Support the channel if you like the commentary. Support to the channel keeps me making videos. Well, it pays for my time in making videos. And if I have any other thoughts on this case, I will make another video. This has been Awkward Occurrence, Awkward Entertainment, and I will see you in the next video.